We're Karen and Bo Christensen, a Danish-American couple who met in Germany in 2016. Bo is an airline pilot, and Karen is a freelance advertising creative director. In late 2022, we bought Château de La Tuilerie in Margrethe, France, and are working to make it a bed and breakfast and wedding destination fit for a queen. Welcome to Queen's Escape. So we had some of our most exciting last few days because a gentleman who booked a room to stay here, he wanted to propose to his girlfriend here. So got his message and he said, hey, do you have any ideas? You know, how can I propose and make it nice? And so I made some suggestions to him that he could before dinner propose in the Orangery, and we would set it up with flowers and candles and champagne and sweets and flower petals and everything, and then with the light streaming through the windows, that could be really beautiful. And I also offered him the option that you could also wait till after dinner and about 9 p.m. when the sun goes down, just as the sun goes down on the terrace, and then we could set it all up there, you know, with the wine and the candles, or the champagne and the candles and the flowers and everything. And so he opted to go with the terrace. And then he had some family coming also to celebrate with them, and so he opted to do it quite a bit earlier on the terrace, like around 7 p.m. and it was going to be a hot day, you know, so I thought, oh, okay, might be tough for the candles on the terrace and the bright sunshine and with a little bit of wind out there, but we were able to figure it all out, and we had such a lovely time and fun experience doing it. So the best thing about tomorrow night is nobody is arriving. Everybody will already be here and they'll stay on through, which means no rooms need to be cleaned tomorrow night or tomorrow day. And I am so happy for that. And so I'm gonna take Bo's daughter Isabella to see Barbie. So Isabella and I, we are on our way to Sarlat today to see the Barbie movie. Woo! So we're excited about that, but additionally, we are preparing for this wedding proposal that's going to happen at the chateau tomorrow night. And so we've been to the florist, local florist in Margrethe, and we arranged to have a beautiful bouquet and a vase created of roses and all kinds of other flowers that we can have on the table and then they can keep in their room, and to have some flower petals that we can sprinkle around the area. And I know we can get the champagne in the Intermarché grocery store, so I'm not too worried about that. But right now, Isabella and I are on a hunt to find candles, because I don't have the time to order them off of Amazon, and we can't think of anywhere in our small town of Margrethe that sells them. So the lady suggested this one place in Suliac, the nearby town, that might have them. So we'll stop there and see if we can get them. If not, we'll have to solve this problem tomorrow. But it's very exciting. We're going to have the proposal at 7 p.m. on the terrace with a little table, and Bo is supposed to be playing the guitar. We'll see if that happens. But we'll have music and champagne and flowers and flower petals, and the man and his girlfriend will show up at 7 p.m. and we will have the ring and put it on the table at the last minute. None of us are trying it on so it gets stuck or anything like that. So, but it's so exciting, and I can hear how excited the groom is. So, yay! We have found some candles. I kind of think white is our color. So we'll, oh, there we go. And then these are neat too. So we'll have to, what do you think? All right, don't know. We'll have to see how many they have, but it looks like we're gonna be successful here. That's exciting. Good morning, it's Wednesday. It's the day of our big proposal. All right, look what the florist just brought. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I mean, it is so beautiful. It smells amazing. Look at all the roses. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's really big too. It's humongous, but it should be. And I like that she did a little, what's it called? The, good for your sore throat. It will come to me later, but doesn't smell too much, that's okay. Beautiful. Oh, I love flowers. They're just perfect. I love it. Oh, and that's great. And then I also got some flower petals that we can sprinkle around the area. Yay! And so wonderful. All right, so I just put that on the floor so it can't fall any further. So beautiful. So beautiful. Beau and his daughter Isabella, they're out looking for champagne, and you would think that you would be able to get like exactly, you know, decent champagne in the grocery store, you know, here in France, but no, you can't. The best bottle they had was about 30 euros, and it wasn't really the brands that our groom was hoping for. So they're driving to another area over in Martel to see if they can't source that. So I hope they do. So our groom-to-be and the bride-to-be and their baby have arrived, and he's doing a little conference call in the dining room, and she and the I think it's 14 months old, something like that. 14 months old, 15 months old. Little baby are upstairs, and he gave me the ring, and so I've got to hold on to this until tonight to take good care of it, but I'll show it to you. So here it is. It's a gorgeous setting. Isn't it pretty? I'm gonna take it over to the sunshine to see it better. Yeah, maybe. But look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Oh, it's so romantic. Wonderful. Can't wait. So our couple who is doing the proposal, they're coming back from the beach half an hour early. So we're all rushing to get cleaned up and get, you know, decent clothes on so we can have everything on the terrace ready for them. So it's a mad dash. So it's tough to keep the candles lit because we have just the tiniest of breezes, and it is a little bit early. It would have been better to do this after dinner around 9 p.m. but he's trying to keep it a surprise, and so they decided to do it after they went swimming, and they were coming back at 7, and then he called and he said, we're gonna come back at 6:30. She wants to come back early. So we were hustling to get everything ready. But I do still think she will be surprised. Oh, and I have to go get the ring. I almost forgot the engagement ring. Voila! Off it goes. The candles aren't working outside, so we're gonna put them down the hallway. You can see we have some already in the hallway, and we're just gonna go ahead and put the rest in here since it doesn't really work outside. So you come in through the door, and there are flower petals all through the hallway. Candles, candles, flower petals, candles. candles, flower petals, all the way to the outside where, keep following the flower petals, there's music coming from a distant corner. Flower petals and beautiful roses and flowers, champagne, and a gorgeous scene. So they're here and we're being really quiet because we want to hear them come through the door. We're not going to be outside when they propose so they can have their privacy. Just Bo will be there. But maybe we can hear them come in. Come on, come on. Let's go to the other door. Outside and he's on his knees. Oh, she's kissing him. She said yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, they look so happy. So happy. And now he has the baby in his arms and now he's opening the ring. Oh, he's putting it on her finger. Can you see his thumb? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, more kisses. And the baby. She's so happy. And now he looked at Bo. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't want to bother them just yet, but because we should open the champagne for them. Okay, we'll go offer to open some champagne. Bonjour. Bonsoir. Correct. Yes. I'm Karen. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So I would just like to give a toast to the happy couple. Congratulations. And thank you for being here.
Just a short review of the progress on the Orangery. We've taken out a cabinet in the hallway here, cleaned all the windows on both sides, and brushed the walls and the part of the ceiling that we could brush. You see there's some damage up there, which is something we need to look into at a later point of time. This room has been checked out, cleaned, and the only thing we need to do in here is to mop the floor, and then we'll be ready for the first event of this year and of our events at all. And in the other room is where we clean right now, and where we are sanding, and where we will be painting still. Small job so far, but eventually we will paint the shutters in here too. So we're gonna keep the floor dirty and everything else dirty, because as soon as I start sanding here, it makes a big mess. But it's gonna be nice when it's clean, and you can see the difference between what was everywhere on the walls and the ceiling and how it looks after. It gets a little attention.
So look at all the blackberries that are ready to be picked. All these thorns I was dancing around in trying to cut them out. It turns out they're blackberries. I do love blackberries. Oh man, we have so many of them. But I hate the thorns. I do hate the thorns. But I'm gonna make blackberry muffins for the bread and breakfast tomorrow morning. All right, so there is my blackberry haul, and I think that's enough to make blackberry muffins for the guests for tomorrow morning, which I'm pretty excited about. So I was just cleaning this toilet in Eleanor, and I noticed we got an issue with the seat. And it's been a little bit of an issue, but Indo both fixed the screw through the bottom of it. But now that, where this is attaching, you know, here, doesn't stay anymore, even if it gets down in that hole. So, oi, oi, oi. So you can see it's a big mess. So he's in a bereave right now, and he will just get a new toilet seat, and that will be that for this. Yeah, which I'm glad he's doing, so we can try to have this repaired before the new guests come this afternoon. So Bo says he was able to fix the toilet seat in Eleanor, so we're just gonna make sure everything is copacetic. And I think it's probably fine. Yay, that looks good. Yeah. Oh yeah, brand new. That's great. Wonderful. That's good. And then we had a broken hair dryer, which he removed. So they'll have to use a manual hair dryer for the time being, and I think we brought one in here. Hello. I guess it's up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a funny one, isn't it? Oh no, that's okay. All right, good. So one of you suggested this book to me previously called The Gift of Fear. And this book is about paying attention to that feeling you get of fear, maybe when you meet someone who has bad intentions towards you or is up to no good. And you suggested it to me when we did this episode on squatters, because we had this guy who came here, and we don't know if he, in fact, you know, was trying to get into our home to become a squatter. We don't know that in the end. But what we do know is that personally, hold on, I gotta catch a spider. Oh, come here, spider. Stupid. Oh my gosh. Not sure I'm gonna catch him. Sorry. Ah! He's fast. All right, sorry. I saw him going across the counter and I was trying to get him. Anyway, so we had this guy, and he was constantly trying to persuade us to let him stay here and work for his stay. But his qualifications were questionable. So I was just listening to this book, The Gift of Fear, and there is a chapter on that's called Too Many Details. And it talks about when someone is giving you too many details about their situation, or, you know, telling you a lot of information that there's no reason for you to know, need to know. It's because they don't feel secure themselves that they're convincing. So they kind of overload you with information. And in the case of this guy, you know, when he came here, he sent me an email, you know, packed full of his resume and stuff, none of which we need at all if he's just going to stay with us. You know, we just need his basic information and his, you know, ID and contact information and form of payment. But he was sending me just resume after resume. And even when he got here and he was going to rent one of our rooms for 7 days, he sat down and he pulled out his laptop and he was showing me pictures and images of places that he helped to fix up, where he supposedly built a wall or did this or did that. And then he, you know, but they were like from the sky visuals, you know, like you could find easily on Google Maps, you know, stuff. There weren't any pictures in his portfolio, if you want to call it that he took firsthand at the location, you know, of the work that he did. And I asked him, I said, well, why don't you have these photos? And he said, oh, well, the owners don't want me to show pictures of their place for security reasons. That's very sketchy, you know, because of course someone is going to let you take pictures of your work. If you're an artisan and you want to put it in your portfolio, you can take pictures of it and you can put it in your portfolio, and it doesn't have to be location associated. So that was, I knew immediately, okay, he didn't do any of this work, fine. But the thing that I didn't think about was, why is this man sitting here, you know, showing me all of this junk? Because I didn't ask for it. And I told him very clearly that we're not going to employ him. But he felt the need to sit down and prove to me that he was some kind of, you know, artisan or helper or creator that works at these places that are chateaus. And it was overkill on this too much information. And in this book, The Gift of Fear, it's a key telltale sign of someone who's trying to deceive you. So I think this book is really, really helpful for us, you know, since we have so many people coming in and out of here. And additionally, I think it's a great book for anyone to read. Really, really interesting. So thank you so much for that, Reco.